And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and lalo. Lalo.
La la.
We're being gay live here on youtube.com and also on twitch.com because me and Kami are going to be doing a co-op campaign.
Yep. Two co-op campaign technically.
No,
Are we?
it's going to be the same campaign. We're just going to... I'll send you the save file over.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, two co-op campaigns. That way we can both do the way we want to do things. How about, yeah, two is, So do you want to do daring or normal?
Let's go daring. Daring is fine.
Okay. How about we go daring on your streams, and on my streams we take it easy with normal in that case. If we're doing two
Okay.
campaigns.
That's fine. Not so daring, are you? Thank you, I'll be here all day.
Good job, good job. Look at just the default starting dude with this update. That's what people start looking at like by default in this update. Average imperial male. Okay, so I am a white woman, yes.
Wow.
I'm an endomorph, yes. Body 3, 5. Oh, that's face. Ah, yes, face 9, the classic Karen face. Very eager Karen face. One crime that I will never give this game for is for not putting in proper orange hair. When they have proper red hair in other games. Come on. Is it that hard?
Or just like make like a color wheel.
Yeah, really. Like, this is the Imperium of Man. Sky's the limit here. Come on. You know? I would at least like to be able to have my natural hair color. Which is a natural hair color. Wife, wife, come in here.
Me?
No.
Alright. Oh, Velvy. Oh, Velvy.
Velvy. Velvy live.
Velvy. Stump.
Hold on. Heck, okay, I'm gonna switch back to the loading screen real quick. I need to,
Why?
I need to edit the live information on the Live 2D collab so Velvy can enter.
Okay.
They can still hear us though, don't mind me. Okay, so VTube Studio. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Wait, do you want to join the live 2D? Because you can join the call either way. I'm just curious.
Velvy.
Velvy.
I am alive.
Welcome.
Yay.
I'm glad
Yippee.
you're alive. I'm happy you're alive. Would you like to join the live 2D? Because I can set it up so you can.
It's fine, I can just have image.
Okay. Tallest person here. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Rogue Trader a lot for a while. Expect a lot
Yeah.
of Rogue Trader. What was my psyker born on? A Forge World. Will you be joining us for Rogue Trader, Velvy? Please?
I do not have it installed.
Dang. They released the new DLC. Uh, so, babe, I take it you're gonna be playing Soldier or, Warrior or something?
Oh, I was gonna like take Commissar. Oh,
I meant class-wise.
oh yeah. I can do I can do like a warrior.
Okay.
Do you want
I
me to
was
take a
gonna go
warrior or do you want
office.
me to take a soldier?
I
Because
wanna
like,
make an officer personally,
mhm,
is all.
yep. But
Since,
yeah, like
since I'm
at
gonna
the start of
be a bratty psyker in need of correction.
mhm. But yeah, just put me as a what do you call that? As an abelard at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. A warrior, then.
Uh, yeah.
You want a lot of gun. You want a lot of gun and not a lot of run. I get you.
I can do either. I'm
Or you
happy
want
with either.
a lot of sword and not a lot of run. I get you. Either goes into Arch Militant. I don't know why I'm being like this. I think I'm just being an ass at this point.
Hmm. Maybe. Oh.
I don't know. You pick out the ship.
uh, let's go with fire. I like Firestorm.
You like firestorms?
What do you want though?
Uh, personally, if I recall, the Falchion is the missile ship.
Ah,
Though
well, it's your
any of them
call.
can become a missile ship.
Hmm.
Uh,
You want this one? That's fine.
then again, I really like the ram on the fire. I really like the prow on the firestorm. You feel me?
Yeah,
Look at that
exactly.
prow. Wait, what does the sword look? Pass.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yay.
The ship is gonna be named the Brides of Nornfang.
Hmm.
Hold on, I have to edit my robe colors to red. Not because I like Mars, but because in Ryza, the higher up you go, the more red you put on your robe. As a show of
Hmm.
quote-unquote self-importance, but in reality it's how much you can get away with mocking Mars. And I am extremely self-important. Yeah. I honestly really wish they'd just make a space combat game from the space combat minigame for Battlefleet Gothic Armada.
Mm.
Owlcat, if you are listening, please just make a space combat minigame. Make just a space combat game. It doesn't even need to be that big. It just needs to be the Rogue Trader space combat. But Battlefleet Gothic Armada. You know, just put less emphasis on the crew and make the ships themselves the characters.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Do you have a strange man who is not one of my wives? Do you have a particular reason for disturbing me?
My apologies. I did not seek you out to pester you with unwanted attention.
Ye both wives here.
Yes.
Allow me to introduce myself. Kunrad Voitvir, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
My name is Vinvalia, and so as to avoid any misunderstanding, I am sanctioned, thank you very much.
I am aware of that fact. It would have been unacceptable negligence to have
I don't know
overlooked
why,
such a
but
detail
eventually I am
concerning your
sanctioned for
profile.
that fact. It's just
Fate
like I am
bestowed upon
neutered
me
for that fact
powers of witchcraft,
or something.
and it duties you to use them for the good of the Imperium.
I mean,
Yours is
that is
truly
one way to
an
sanction a
unenviable
psyker,
lot.
actually. It's on the Dark Heresy sanctioning side effects. Just cutting their balls off. Gelding is an actual side effect, Kami, of sanctioning a possible method.
Yeah.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you,
I mean,
or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve
he
Lord
put a
Captain
lot of
Theodora
emphasis
von
on fate there.
Valencias,
I think he
and
might
carry
be a
the burden of an
heretic.
heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it
But
with
to be
honor.
fair, Fearless, when I think blonde crusader, or blonde commissar, I think woman. Because I
Yes.
think big-tittied hot blonde commissar.
The
Or
commissar come into
small-chested blonde
flavor.
commissar.
How about black hair, small chested commissars?
Are they petite?
Okay. Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah. Literally me.
I know, I know. I love you,
But
babe.
of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many
But
questions
they were
for your
just asking what I
patroness,
meant
and I'm
when they
sure
said,
she
when
has just as many
blonde
questions for
commissar
you.
got brought up.
It is regrettable that you
Mm.
haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord's Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform.
What is
Let us join them there.
sliding in and out on my screen? Oh, I'm just not
Hmm?
gonna worry about it.
Am
I'm
I?
just gonna... No, it was something else. I figured it out. Don't worry. It was only on the stream preview. Calming is the
Okay.
hottest, I agree. I love her. And I love
I
Belvy.
won't tolerate weakness.
Alright, I'm gonna get to the co-op zone as fast as I can.
Hmm.
Except there's one very important thing I gotta do. That I need you to understand on an emotional level.
That's
I'm
okay.
not wearing a psyker hood.
One of the Von Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Commissar Azura is the hottest of all time, which makes me happy.
What's happening?
Because she is also my wife. We are married.
Run!
Yes.
The servitors have gone berserk!
Servitors went berserk.
Annihilate them!
Can I see its movement range? If I like hold shift or hover over it. Maybe if I left click select it. No, I just can't see its movement range. Fuck me, I guess. Here you go, random
Nothing
guy.
I can't do.
Wait, I forgot to change the voice on my character. Oh, we have to restart.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I put a male voice on my character. Okay, we already know the difficulty. Normal. Custom character. Next. Custom portrait. And appearance. I'm gonna speed run this real good. Ectomorph. Face. Whore. Body. Skin. Yeah, there's no, like, real red. Owl cat, why? Why are gingers not allowed to exist in the 41st millennium? Okay, only one tattoo, and it's some Iolectus, don't mind me. It is sacred and holy, you understand?
Yeah.
Augmentations, of course I want augmentations. Let's see, little red bleep thing. A mind port. Oh right, they added augmentations in this update, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! I'm happy. Sorry I'm taking so long, I know.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm just enjoying this property.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
There, the other one's under her
You
bangs.
didn't stand a chance!
Time to reap the spoils of the battle.
Pragmatic female. Forge world. Analytics system. Sanctioned psyker. Sanctioned psyker. Pyromancer. I'm not Scottish. I'm American. I don't even have any Scotch ancestry. Persuasion +5, awareness -5. Career lazy asshole. Career. 1 into ballistic skill. 1 into agility. 2 into willpower. 2 into intelligence. Firestorm class. Alright, make sure this is all correct. Let me make sure the voice is correct again.
Mm-hmm.
Where was that? Wait, where's the voice? Where's the voice?
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, I did set it to pragmatic female. Okay, good, good, good. You know, I don't really need strength. I don't really need strength. And I want that willpower and int boost. I love Forge World. I love the toughness it provides, but in a much more real way. I don't want a fellowship deficit.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna go with Voidborn. Also because they get rerolls on certain things, which are very important.
Mm.
Fuck, now I'm actually trying to min-max.
It's fine.
Okay. I'm not apologizing for it. And then we take off the damn hood and set these to red. Apply, apply. Lol. Alright, we've heard this conversation. Yeah, it wasn't till combat. Till I fucking realized.
I will be frank with you. The Lord.
So I
Always
just
keep
chose
your
the
eye
most
on the
dick-ass
prize.
options to that guy.
I will lead us to fortune.
Okay, yes, I got my voice right this time. This is the face of someone you can trust.
Is there money to be made?
Absolutely.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none!
I thought I provided the pragmatic voice. Oh no, it's frenzying. Alright, since I know Conrad isn't gonna do shit for Dick, you there,
I'll see to
random
it
crew
personally.
officer. Do better. I'm gonna start channeling Mort powers, and then I'm gonna run behind the rest
Don't let
of
your
you.
guard down.
Local Zinchian spy master thwarted by unreasonably wealthy woman and her wife. This guy is doing absolutely nothing this entire time.
Who, if not me?
He's making this so obvious.
I won't compromise my principles.
He's making his Zinchian scheme so obvious. At least take crack shots. Holy shit! Yeah, no, he literally just won't attack it.
Let's make some opportunities.
I'm not getting close. He's not gonna fool me into getting close. I'm just gonna keep burning it.
For the glory of the Imperium!
What suspiciously poor timing for such an act.
He's so obvious! Did they name him Snake or something?
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
And here we go. Yes, I very much trust a man like Conrad Voigtgear, who is definitely not a heretic, to just be right behind me.
Not dawdle.
Exactly.
I definitely trust this. Snake McLiarpants would never betray me. That's true, Adhan. I am doing the most important role in the entire
Simply
fight,
irrational,
delegating.
Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad? While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Approach.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to
I'm your
interrupt your
replacement.
conversations in such a fashion?
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. This is the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight.
Necrons.
My question to you is, what would
Necrons.
you do with this
Necrons.
poisoned treasure? Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
I'm gonna choose the most passive-aggressive answer. We are both servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora. Does it become anyone of our status to engage in petty feuds?
Even among his flock, not all are of a piece. I suggest you familiarize yourself with that fact before you are sorely...
Real add-on, real.
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officers' deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here? Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford.
And
There's
we're
a
the
reason
people
why
who
I
can
did not
afford it.
explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is one such opportunity. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity.
No,
And
you're
my
not.
rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this
Why,
very
we all know
vessel.
she's a heretic.
Mine is the honor to venture
Yep.
into the darkness beyond the Imperium and carry humanity's
Every
light
rogue
where
trader's a
powers
heretic.
wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
That even sounded heretical.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives,
Look.
rule over numerous planets, and possess
They
fortunes
have
that no
people to
planetary
count.
governor or commander could
They have
dream of
people for
amassing.
people for
And
people
you
for that.
are one of those
With
with
how rich
von
rogue traders
Valancius
are.
blood in their veins and a rightful claim
They
to
are
this
about
inheritance
4
when the
steps
hour
above the
comes.
concept of even touching a dollar. Because they have so much money, they're just going to take it. And any consequences are just going to be paid off by all their underlings who run that shit.
Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you?
Yes.
The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest?
Yes.
You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As
I believe
things
I gave an
currently stand,
answer
I
Etheldrad
have
couldn't.
doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your
Thank you
abilities
for
and
clarifying.
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood.
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
possible that the chance
If
to
you
prove
ask
your
a
worth
rogue
may
trader
present
for
itself
12
sooner than you may
thrones,
have
you'll get
anticipated.
12 chairs. And they're all going to be golden and jewel encrusted, probably having skulls of saints, because this is the Imperium.
Yeah.
And they're each going to have a tag that says, even if you combine all of
Challenges
these,
make the
mine's
spoils
larger.
that much sweeter.
Surrender to the dark powers!
I can handle this.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I took care of this one. One few
Abelard, smack their nuts.
Stay vigilant. Die!
I hope eventually we get the chance to save more. I know why we can't, but still. I at least want to save Mort's multi-melta. I don't actually care about Mort. I just want his multi-melta. I'm willing to be honest there.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
What, can I not do finest hour on Theodore? Oh right, she did it on everyone.
Your end was inevitable.
Death to non-believers!
Tried and tested tactics are the best.
Ah, she overcharges her plasma. You know what? All heresy forgiven. She overcharges her plasma. She's a good Imperial in my books.
My ears are
Exactly.
ringing. Reduced to dust.
Why did I have to shoot through his weapon? Yeah, really.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
Alright, there may maybe people who don't know are just playing this game for the first time with the new DLC, so I won't say who killed fucking Theodora, but I will say I do know, and I am very mad that they broke the melta-gun while they did it.
Look out.
Everything else was great. It went perfectly for me. I'm mad they broke the fucking melta-gun. Because that's a fucking multi-melta.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Whoreson.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that
I
much
love
more vulnerable
Theodora
to the
in
harsh
these
realities
parts.
of
I
warp
just
traffic.
gotta say.
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, babe, so here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Iconoclast or, Iconoclast or Dogmatic?
Oh, that's a really good question. I'm thinking more dogmatic because we're gonna get the
Are you gonna
Get
do the
relaxed.
iconoclast? Oh,
Ooh.
I'll do the
Um,
iconoclast. Then we can do
okay.
dogmatic when you're a rogue trader.
Yeah, because I'll be
Thank
playing as
Providence
usual
you're alive and
as a
well.
commissar.
Always on track.
Yeah,
Mort,
and I'll just
pull
make something
yourself
actually
together.
insane.
Hmm.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Psychers are the easiest to fall victim to being an iconoclast.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here.
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Yeah. I agree, but I mean the initial decision. Because that's always where I struggle the hardest.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself.
Yeah,
and
there
others
are
than a whole
definitely
army of
certainly
madmen with improvised
times.
weapons.
There are just certainly times where it's like, yeah, no, the galaxy is fucked. We need to burn this out like Kiava Gamma. But
about his movements is that he arrived on
that one
transitional
I don't
deck
even
18.
pretend to be an iconoclast with.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately.
You know what? I mean,
Seneschal, locate
but then I
Tlath and the Sister of
can't.
Battle. Both are to remain at
Babe,
my side.
I wanna,
Arch-militant,
I wanna romance
I must
the
go to my
Eldar,
study. And it appears we
but
might encounter heretics
I
on
have
the
to
way.
go iconoclast for that, and I kind of want to go dogmatic.
I feel, yeah.
If I may, Lord Captain, transitional deck 18 is at the heart of the
What do I do?
and
Make
if
out
our
with the
goal is
knife
to bring
ears,
Edelfrad
or
back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the house as the esteemed arch-militant. And
You know what?
taking
I'm
into
gonna go
consideration
dogmatic.
Edelthrad's psychic powers.
And I'm gonna give all the people I can give over to the
Then
Inquisition.
it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you
I'm
find
gonna
him.
give Mars and
This
Pam.
elevator. Leads to
You're
restricted
Lier
compartments
and
such as my
what's her
personal chambers
nuts?
and the bridge. Do not let me down.
And
I
the
require you both.
unsanctioned
You understand?
psyker over to the Inquisition. I'm just gonna hand them all over to the Inquisition, as the Lex says.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lex is the Lex. I may be a rogue trader, but I'm not a filthy Lex breaker.
Exactly.
Then move out. Mort, come.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
Though I may also just kill Heinrichs. For the funny.
That's true. That's fair.
Oh.
I don't think I want to go dogmatic. I think I want to go icon. But walking through the fire is so badass. Yeah, Fearless. It's called Slow Burn Yuri. Slow burn doomed Yuri, as you inevitably make an impression upon Yuri's lives she can never truly part with. And even only after like a decade is she ready to hold hands and make out with you.
Careful,
And
careful.
Cassia's a
Be gentle with our
I can't
guest.
romance Cassia.
She
I'm
has
a
an
woman.
important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber.
Yeah,
And for that,
it's sad
I
that we
need
cannot
her
romance.
breathing.
That the lesbian coded one.
You're back with us, I see. Delightful.
She's so coded, and then it's like dudes only though.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, you know, she's kind of
Yeah,
like
she's a
extremely
navigator.
platonic
She
with
has to
women.
have more kids, but
Yeah. Still. Mahdum Yuri.
my doomed Yuri.
I'll help you.
Ooh, I could also play heretical.
I need you here for
Hey,
your
babe.
blood. You have the option to
Hmm?
share it.
What if I would go
voluntarily,
heretic
or I will squeeze it out of you
and do
myself.
heretic Cabela?
I don't know.
That could be some doomed Yuri.
That is too doom though. At least we have got Capella on like every run, I think.
I mean, there is a way to get a good Debella end. Hold on. Now I have to get this for you. Hold on. For everyone asking, yes, I have just alt-tabbed to prove a point for my, wife. Oh, it's Cabela, not Debella.
Yeah, Dibella is from,
Yeah.
you know, Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I'll romance Debella. uh... 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 Oh. Okay, yeah, no, I'm romancing Cabela as a heretic. I just read,
Okay.
it's very fucked up, Yuri.
We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates,
Does this
lies
bitch really
the
think
relic
that a
gives
psyker is
Theodora
unarmed?
all of her power.
Does this bitch really
The
think a
sacred
psyker is unarmed?
warrant of trade.
Does Quaitveer really think a
Only one
psyker is
obstacle
ever
remains
unarmed?
on my path to obtaining it. The gate.
Button. let's see. Also, because psychers get one of the cool heretic psychers get they get one of like the coolest fucking uh I forgot. Do I fight the thing?
Hmm.
Oh, I couldn't fight it. Damn. Servitor begins to move. Its lower jaw opens with the long drowned shriek. It does servitor stuff. The voices.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Yes, I do require assistance.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Jay? I'm not big on Jay. Mostly because, like, after you sleep with her, she steals a thing, and it's like, come on. Come on, at least be honest if you're going for a grab bag scheme.
I always keep my
I wouldn't have been
options
as
open.
mad if she just said, I have a scheme in the works, and owned up to the theft. And was like, trust me, it'll make you money. But instead she's like, what? No, I didn't steal that. Jay clearly stole it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do a heretic run and romance Cabela.
Distance from the current location to the nearest temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house, middle and upper decks.
Oh,
Always
well,
keep your eye on the
Rogan
prize.
weren't. Well, better seal this. I always like the idea that you can walk away without sealing it.
Run, fools!
Abelard, smack their nuts.
Mistress? What? Whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this?
Real Adhon, real. Real Adhon, real. Okay, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go heretic. I don't want to go heretic. I'm just gonna go for the early A romance. Though I am gonna do the badassery that is walking through the fire. Nah, I'm gonna be largely iconoclastic. I'm looking up a million different guides.
What?
Yes, Voight-Gear is a traitor. He is clearly serving the warp gods.
Serving the gods of the war? Kunrad is a heretic. Oh, Voidfair, you void rat. Madness. Saints' blood. And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive and now safe,
Iconoclast be like, I
Alas,
want to fuck an
I
elf.
doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
That's the only real reason anyone goes iconoclast and not dogmatic.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds.
Let's be
I
real.
have a Medicaid kit with me.
Just like, let's be real. That's the only reason anyone goes iconoclast. They want to fuck elves.
Yeah.
I'm also not lying. I want to fuck elves.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
That is absolutely fair, babe.
That is a noticeable improvement. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt.
Babe, I'm gonna level with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very tempted to go a fucked up heretic route and do the death cult romance with that.
The situation on the middle decks is
But at the
much
same
worse.
time
All
becoming
those
an
strike teams have
iconoclast.
already been
Then
dispatched
again, I could date the fucked up death
All
cultist
communication
while
with the bridge
being,
and the engineering
you
bay
know,
was
a
lost.
loyalist.
So
Exactly.
Nah.
Whichever you want, I'll support you either way. So I think I'm dying.
Uh,
Apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
okay, yes. I'm just going with the freaky goth girl.
But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator...
One monumentally bad choice in Act 4. I could. I fucking could.
Real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive. Come.
I don't want to point. I'm just not gonna do into anything that'll disappoint Abelard. I don't want to do anything that would disappoint Abelard. He's kind of like her grandpa. You really don't want to disappoint.
Her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission,
you know?
not message exchange. Splendid. While the rope.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go dogmatic this run. As much as it'll hurt me emotionally. As an elf player. I
serve the ruinous powers!
Don't bother reading the ending slides. There's no consequences. There are a lot of consequences.
I'll see to it personally.
I know damn well there are consequences. Do any of these assholes actually have a gun? No? Poor mistake.
On it. You never stood a chance.
I am your doom.
Chaos guides me.
Just a minor setback.
Chaos guides me.
Holy fuck! Abelard, I'd say charge, but they're all doing it for you.
Indeed. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
He is an actual monster. He is an actual... He doesn't really get disappointed if you go down the fucking combat route. Alright.
I'll see to it.
If you don't go down Iconoclast, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, he is technically the prologue Iconoclast option.
It will be done. One fewer time.
Which actually is a good
I will
representation
do my duty.
of people taking the Imperial Creed at different severities. If you ask me. Or I'm talking out of my ass.
How about?
I need more lore wart. He's gonna need more carouse. I'm gonna need him to be my carouse monkey. Yes, Abelard is still an unbreakable god amongst men.
Indeed.
And he always will be, because the dude is a legend. He deserves this las pistol more than me. I will make do with this stub gun.
Keep your wits about you.
Normally I'm an iconoclast, but someone needs to go to the Inquisition real quick. Y'all are cool if I send Adira to the Inquisition, right? Y'all are all cool with that, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I usually like kill Yudhira anyway. Yeah.
I mean, let's at least feed the Golden Throne a little. She can make up 1/1000th
That's
of a
true.
meal.
I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh,
You know, the Emperor needs his 1,000 chicken nuggets every day.
Yeah, he can be one of the Emperor's. She can be one of the Emperor's 1,000 chicken nuggies every day.
Idira?
I'm not drunk or mad. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate.
She's just built wrong.
Waves of the immaterium fall under the
Yeah,
burning
not even
rain.
built different.
She's not even a
It's
good
just wrong.
In the
psyker.
roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it?
Average,
I also never
untrained
see a reason.
psyker.
And I can never see a reason to ever keep Idira. Am I a bad person? I don't know.
I mean, her Act 4 quest ultimately lets you kill a fucker, but...
She never survived that long on my end. She always dies.
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now,
Yeah, I'm
with
gonna
this
fuck the elf.
clamor around me. Too many
I'm
voices.
gonna fuck the elf.
Too loud. And you fond Valencius, are sorcerer
Real.
too.
Real.
Just like the other
Real
one.
red. Real.
Lady Theodora must have grown so fond of psychers she wants one to replace her.
Hold on, I need to go to options for display, I believe. No, game. It's in game. Dialogue settings. Show notifications. About received items. Test result. Is there a way to get it to show? Is that under difficulty? To show, like, choices, outcomes and stuff? Or at least what points it gives you? Oh well, I'm just not gonna worry about it.
Oh well.
I'm just not gonna think about it and do me.
Officers frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officers' deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officers' deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Ethelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelstrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind
sometimes
or
there are
body
secret
to the
ones.
mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need... What?
Said, without a doubt. Oh no. No, 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 no. Nothing is... But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of...
I hate Adira. Hey, Adira, nice force staff. Hey, Adira, nice force staff. Thanks, bitch. Am I a bad person?
Important to kill Idira? Absolutely not.
No, for immediately taking her staff. I'm not even gonna use
Not
it.
really.
I just don't trust her. Wait, no.
No, I think she could still use some
I'll
stuff.
give her this
early
revolver.
on.
I'll give her this revolver. She can make do.
Is there money?
With just a fucking revolver. Alright, can she get behind any heavy cover? No. Yes, she can. There are just cutthroats right there. Alright, Abelard, smack the enemy psychers nuts.
Here we go.
Stop it!
Also, I can't believe we're getting a Groot in the next game.
We're getting a seer in the next game too.
Wait, I thought it's a Corsair.
No, they're a Wayfinder Corsair, which is a discount Void Dreamer, which is the Eldari equivalent of a Navigator. Yeah, no. We're actually getting a good shit. Well, not.
Yeah.
We're getting a dollar store Navigator Eldar.
On it.
Instead of a proper Navigator Eldar.
I'm just imagining a dollar store Cercia.
Yeah, you're pretty much getting dollar store Sersha. That's it. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's right. No, you're completely correct.
Such is the will of chaos.
That's basically what there are. They're discount Sersha. Sersha, Walmart brand. Oh, I'm not in range to tell Abelard to smack more nuts.
Oh.
It's as good as done.
Okay, now I am.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Abelard,
you at
smack
person.
nuts.
That's not the Seneschal's job. At your beck and call. Gray
That
hair.
is not where I
Sure
wanted
am.
him. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Just kill the heretic
It will be
Psyker
done.
Abelard, and we're good. Great value, Sersha. Costco, Sersha.
Anything else? Be gone.
Yeah, because he's a Corsair Wayfinder. Which is basically a dollar
Don't let
store
your guard
void
down.
dreamer.
On it. You never stood a chance.
Not good enough for the Kirkland signature.
I believe most of us spiders still live.
Ah yes, Kirkland signature search ya.
Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
I mean, she's better than most human navigators, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, are you alive?
Your time is short. Let's march, Thumb. Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of...
The spider.
Fucking weird ass navigators being weird. Here, Adira, I have just the appropriate weapon for you. Like the little heretic you are. I'll even give you a staff. Aren't you happy you got another staff? Yay.
Rise to the top, or
Good
get
for you,
left in the
Adira.
dust.
Oh, wait, can I do prologue now? Can I do co-op now?
Can you?
Can I? Shit, I forgot to check. Hold on.
I think you can now.
Alright, hold, skip cutscene.
Sister Argenta!
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The face...
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been
Very well. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and...
Sister Argenta is a guest.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and through this door.
We will follow. For now, we will
Argenta.
hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault.
Yep.
And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables.
It's a shame we
had a
cannot,
tactic to
you
map
know,
us,
romance
but
Argenta.
To hear it.
Yeah,
Sister?
they were a coward. They should have made Argenta a female-only romance.
Yeah.
Come on, they made
Ready.
Cassia
May
male-only.
Terra's light illuminate
It's
our
only
path
fair.
through fire and darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, who wants to romance Heinrichs?
Not me.
Not me.
Offensive mode. What the hell?
No, cooperative mode is still oh, wait. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I invited you.
Okay. I'm in.
Alright, launch. What happens in Scala stays in Scala. Homie, it lasts a long time after Scala. Did you know, despite making up about only 5% of the Imperium's population, a whopping 70% of sororitas are lesbians?
We just made that up, but it's true.
Well, no, that's actually the statistic of how many lesbians there are in the human population. It's 5%. Give or take!
Also, give me a sec. I need to turn on my AC again because it's getting hot.
Okay.
Earlier it was too cold, now it's getting a bit hot. I'm ready though.
Here. I'll give you, Abelard and Didira. For now.
Okay, so I'm only controlling one character.
What's wrong with Abelard? What's wrong with Didira, babe? Don't you love her?
I always keep my options open.
Alright, time to load everything.
I didn't do that on purpose. Let me back. Let me back. Damn
Nope.
you. I fucking blame Argenta. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder.
Mhm.
As if your demise is already calculated.
I'll be at the front.
Okay. I'm gonna have Argenta help push the lead with superior firepower. And then I'm going to position myself tactically in the rear.
I'll make it happen.
Abelard, crush their nuts.
Bash their nuts in.
I'll see to it personally. Another enemy down.
I want those nuts to be reverse spheres. I don't know how that's possible. But...
I took care of this one. Reduced to dust.
Oh. Whoops.
I'm wondering why you didn't go for a sweep attack on those two that were booked up with the guns.
Oh, there's like a guy over there, and I couldn't sweep it proper.
Death to the weak! Out of my way! Death to non-believers!
Just a minor setback.
Right, time to rehearse the litany of litanies. Litany.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without deed, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Argenta become
Doubt is
Detroit
for the
murder.
Let's go.
Argenta, continue murder. Kami, this might hurt. But,
No worries.
it's all in the name of the
As
Emperor.
the Emperor commands, I act.
God damn it, Argenta. I did give her a staff if you want to change to the staff.
Okay.
Did you just set up Abelard to get lightninged?
No, accidentally. I was like, I couldn't do it anywhere else.
I mean, you can psychic scream instead.
True.
Serve the ruinous powers. Chaos guides me.
I am ready for whatever comes.
Did you know that I'm ready for whatever comes?
Who if not me? On it.
I took care of this one.
Chaos guides me.
Ow.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Get the Argenta shooting something in chapter 1, literally impossible.
Add-on, I see what you wrote, and I'm sending that in.
Oh.
Oh, what a nice convenient position.
I'll see to it personally.
Fire. Alright, time to loot fucking everything before we go through those next doors.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'll do all the logic stuff.
Is the only outcome I accept.
The door back then is open again. So I'll loot that door we missed.
Just as I planned.
As some people say, Komi is a loot goblin.
I always get the job done. Always keep your eye on the prize. That's how it's done.
Would you look at that?
I opened up all the spare areas.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Just tell me if there's anything locked. I can unlock it.
I think got everything. And again, like, none of my character has like all the good perception. Oh, actually missed a couple.
Keep your wits about
Oh,
you.
there we go.
I'll just move my characters around even though they also don't have good perception. We're waiting on Cassia for that.
Yep. Feel free to blow up the
I'm
door.
gonna check inventories to make sure there's nothing I don't wanna swap out.
I'm surprised you're not giving Argenta the shotgun.
That's actually a good point. Yeah, I was debating that actually. What do you think was going through my head? Oh, a well-maintained
how beautiful your
sub-rebel.
wife is.
Yes, yes. That is what was going through my head as well. But also, there anything over here? I feel like there
Rise
should
to the
be,
top,
but there isn't.
or get
Oh
left
well.
in the dust.
Okay, you ready?
Duty prevails.
Oh wait, we're leveling up. Fuck this. Can I do your character's level ups?
Just literally just like
Oh,
I think that. Huh?
That's fine.
There's little an option on my character.
Okay, okay. If there is an option, I'll ask.
Yep. It's literally just like, oh, yep, upgrade your endure and stuff.
You know, I'm just a control freak with my builds.
I know. When there's like options to do something, I will let you know.
Yeah.
Do we really want to do a lot with Idira?
Here, give her an axe. She seems like the type that would use a primitive ass axe.
Who, Idira?
Yeah, Adira. Actually, fuck it. I'll give myself an axe too. Why not? Let's go.
I always keep my options open.
Alright, just real quick. I'm gonna make a save. Lex Imperialis. Morality choice point.
Also gonna go north because there's a thing up here. Collect cargo. Oh, babe, need your help with the door.
You don't have to yell. I saw it. I was coming.
No worries.
Let us not dawdle.
Oh, I wasn't trying to yell.
Look, sometimes loot goblining doesn't take precedence. And sometimes I will be doing other things when you need me to loot goblin.
Okay.
Are you lost, my heir?
An apparition. A sorceress apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Oh, oh.
You are aware of the limits
Oh no. I've read the stories of this is absolutely hilarious.
I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
What do you think, babe? Is it time for some heresy, or should I just pray to the Emperor?
I always go for dogmatic one.
Do not listen to this abomination.
It's true, but at the same time, walking through
There
the
is
fire
naught
is
but his light
badass.
in your heart. If you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor
It's funny that Argenta says do not listen to the abomination because she knows.
deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we?
They weren't resolute in their faith.
Yeah, they kind of exploded there.
Mistress, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
Praise the Emperor. We passed through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
That's the only, dogmatic major nomos choice I'm making. Except Kiama Gamma. We gotta do what we gotta do on Kiama Gamma.
Yeah. We're still alive. Fancy that.
You're delirious. Whatever it is you think you are seeing.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray.
Okay, I might go full dogmatist here, Kami. I'm feeling pretty badass.
Yeah.
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious? What? We'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord's Captain standing there in the fire? Abala, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But what am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
I'll admit to Abelard, yeah, it kinda hurts.
Okay, fair enough.
No, I'm gonna stand tall. Big fuck yeah, Mo.
Heck yeah. Exactly.
Did my eyes deceive me? I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following in your wake. Indeed it is. Your wounds. Notice the signs of my blessing, have you? Yes, the warp is taking its toll. But I'm still sane and able to hold my weapon. I'll fight for the Von Valancius bloodline to the end. And if the price is the eternal curse of mutation, so be it. Pray, forgive my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of she who has passed the trial by fire. I have gathered everyone who answered the Vox call and was able to hold a weapon. Yet I do not see the
I'm
Lord
doing
Captain
a faith
or her
run, babe. I'm
arch-militant in our
sorry.
midst. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she is not responding to direct requests.
Then I will try I will try an iconoclast. I actually never done that before.
It was at this very elevator, Master Edelthrad. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the Arch-Militant, headed to her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import.
This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I am still receiving fragmentary reports from the breach. Kunrad Voigtveer was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence on his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals.
Should I investigate Theodora's
if that traitor
room?
has resorted to witchcraft,
I think we
must stop him
should.
at once.
You just want the loot.
I am never denying that. Yes.
Ah.
A reasonable approach. Take your escort with you. You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the... Until next we meet.
Can you use that? Never mind, I have Argenta.
The pain will subside.
Do you want me to? Oh.
Is there money to
No,
be
I got it.
made?
I didn't want it to turn into an old wound.
Yeah.
That's why I gave us both a
One
Medicaid
system
character.
weird. Yep.
Hold on, we have to re-explore and make sure there's no new loot.
Oh yeah. No, that I checked.
Have you ever done this before?
Yeah?
Keep your wits about you.
Okay. You said you never took the walk by fire option before, though.
No, I always took the walk by fire option.
Over there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I said I always took that option.
Oh, I thought you said you never took that
Peculiar
option.
thing.
I thought you said you always helped the survivors.
No.
I'll be right back.
Okay, just gonna let Goblin the hell out of this
Yeah, just...
area.
I'll be right back.
Alright, chat. If you haven't bought the new Dark Heresy one, please do. Oh. Abelard. Smash his nuts. Yep, I did the loot goblining thing. I shouldn't do more.
I'm guessing you've already equipped all the best stuff to yourself?
They're really a good stuff for my... Okay, Deck Officer's Helmet for Abelard.
I need those goggles.
Yeah.
This is actually my first time walking through the fire. To be honest. And I am back.
Welcome back. Oh, I need to
I'll reconnect
DC.
it. I saw.
Yep.
You desync.
Well, welcome to Rock Trader multiplayer.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh no.
Oh no, what bolter fire could have done that? I mean,
I have no idea.
That's clearly bolter fire. That is
Exactly.
very clearly bolter fire.
Nothing spawns here yet, I
Uh,
think.
Rise to the top.
oh
or get
right, it
left
only
in the
does if you do the heretic option. You get a melt a gun, or an inferno
Oh,
pistol.
really?
Yeah, you get a heretical inferno pistol.
Oh.
Here, we got an Abelard cloak.
Nice.
And we have one for Argenta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are pretty much for your character, including the cloak. I
No,
think.
no, you need to wear the cloak.
Okay.
Or the Abelard should wear the cloak. Because
Yeah,
he's gonna be
I'm
in
not really.
enemy range.
Oh, right, it is.
Yeah, it's enemy range, not ally range. So it's better
Oh,
if
I think.
It's better if a tank has it.
Oh, you have to, you know.
Alright, actually look at her body.
Yep.
I have to pretend like I don't know it was bolter fire and there's only one person on this ship with a bolter. Because apparently she arms all her voidsmen with las weaponry, and none of her other officers even have so much as a bolt pistol. Gee, I wonder.
Exactly.
With the clear traces of what are bolt round explosions in the back of the chair.
But yeah, Ahan, it's absolutely spot on. Obviously, a traitor Astartes teleporting
Yeah,
Swiss and shot her.
especially since those impacts are Godwin Diaz-sized rounds. Clearly, an Alpha Legionnaire did it and used a Godwin Diaz
Exactly.
pattern bolt and had a mere mortal use a Godwin Diaz pattern boltus before saying Hydra Dominatus.
Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath.
Lord Captain, who would even dare? It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that... How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
Oh wow, a single bolt round pierced the Arch-Militant's head? Huh, go figure.
I see streaks of color, tainted witchcraft.
Lady Theodora, Van Calox himself will enclose you the details of this mission. Okay, so XC is an interrogator or a Lord Interrogator.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Do it anyways. Do it anyways. Do it anyways.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you...
I always keep my
I wonder
options
who
open.
murders the Lord Captain.
I wonder who could have murdered the Lord Captain with Godwin Diaz pattern bolter round.
Suffer not the heretic to live. Let the blood flow.
Oh, Kami, can you move up? Oh, right. Scorcha.
Yeah.
I want to get Argenta there, though.
You want me to over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just be behind. Yeah, I'll be behind.
They all go
that's
before
gonna be fine.
the servitor, so... You gotta get into melee. You're Abelard. You can get, like... I'd honestly try to cleave, like... Do you see these two on the left?
Oh.
Yeah, is there any way you can cleave both of them? Like, if you ram into one and cleave the other?
Yeah, that's the plan.
And then you can sweep?
Yep.
Reduced to dust.
Oh. God damn it.
That's what Brace for Impact's for, babe. Abelard
Yeah.
doesn't take a whole lot of damage. He's a big boy. He'll be fine. He eats his chicken nuggets.
Yes.
He eats his 1,000 souls a day.
Oh, if you could throw me that
No, not
that
right
bring it
now,
down?
because I can't give you
Not
voice
right
of
now.
command and I want to get the momentum bonus.
Hmm.
So I'm just gonna hold off till next turn on it. Okay, Argenta, you have one job. To use a shotgun. 1, 2, 3.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Hey, Kami, check this shit out.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Nice.
Guided by faith.
This is probably a stupid move, but...
Faith without deeds is...
Oh, look at that! It wasn't a stupid move.
No, it wasn't. It was a smart idea.
Just Psychic Shriek the last cutthroat and we're fine!
That's the plan.
Oh, give Abelard forewarning.
Okay.
Idira used her psychic powers to fire the bolt rounds without a gun to kill the Lord Captain. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, we execute Idira.
It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally.
Alright. more strikes to it.
Kill that motherfucker.
I will try.
That and stacking endure. It's funny.
Who, if not me?
Rejoice in battle! I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
You need an excuse to kill Adira? No, I really don't.
No.
How many people don't kill the Renegade Psyker? That's what I want to know.
Oh. Idira got perilled. Oh no.
Oh no. Whatever will we do? Her fault.
Yeah, it's her fault.
Alright. Alright.
So you can do the level ups. I'm gonna copy.
Yeah. How do I control... Oh, character assignment. Litany of Purification.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all.
I owe you one.
That's funny. Alright, when Kami gets back, we're gonna have a good laugh. Until then, Mom said it's my turn to loot.
The light of terror shines for us.
Roughly the same number of people that thought Camilla was 100% totally talking to spirits. Real. 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 Real, Adhon, real.
Kinda.
Because Adira is what we call a liability.
Sorry, things got tangled up.
Everything good?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna
Now
save real
forgot
quick.
about like how to.
Adira has broken ribs, by the way. Not that anyone cares.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not enough of them are
It's
broken,
not long for
clearly.
this world. Oh. Oh. No worries. Just a lore check we could do.
I swear every Arbites I see in Dark Tide is named the same, just a variation of the name Judge Dredd.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I named mine Eveline Beautiful. Or no, I named it Messy Beautiful.
God Emperor preserve us. The rogue trade. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heirs.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Wait, she's seen someone turn into a warp spawn before?
Oh no.
Then we have no right to bow our heads. We are out of time.
What? Theodora is dead. No.
The best way to stop the ritual is to start a distraction by giving the enemy knowledge they don't know.
Yeah.
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell.
Edelthrad, don't!
No, Edelthrad. An actual good psyker compared to Idira.
I would gladly take Edelthrad over Idira if I could. With the... Moron! Okay, you said he was a good psyker, but he walked right into a ritual circle.
Fair enough.
The whispers are getting louder.
A finished one at that.
Alright, what's the game here?
We need to focus killing the acolytes first. Problem, there's a giant warp spawn. So, I'm gonna look at how far that chaos spawn can move. It can move 4 spaces. I can move a bit further than that. Here's my plan. I'm gonna run off to the side and start killing those heretics.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing something similar.
And then I'm gonna send Argenta off towards the other side. And I'll let you and Irida batten down the, boy. If it's all the same. Princess here. I want you and Argenta getting Princess. I wanna... Let's have Argenta and Didira getting Princess while we go down each way. I'll take the, other direction, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, and...
Okay, so Ablar I'll put
No.
here.
Ablar... no, keep him up there. Keep him forward.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna go down that stairwell to kill all those chaos cultists.
Alright, yeah.
So it doesn't take any chaos cultist benefits. We're gonna do the mechanic, motherfucker.
Let's make some opportunities. I'll see to it personally.
Okay.
I'll make it happen. On it.
Charge into it. Charge into it to draw its aggro. Quick. Alright, thank you.
Right. Of course.
You don't have to stay in melee with it. In fact, I'd prefer if you started killing acolytes instead, but...
Oh yeah, I will. No worries.
Just charge out and risk the AOT, or AOO.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Oh, you didn't charge out? Okay. Oh, right.
Oh, that's...
I see what you're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
I took care of this one.
Should I do the heroic thingy?
No.
No, okay.
I have a plan and it involves Argenta with that.
Copy that.
Mocking me.
Forewarning anyone. But do get forewarning off if you can.
Yep. Shall I do it on you?
Yeah, that or Abelard.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it on you first. Psychic Shriek.
Don't.
I can Psychic Shriek.
I wouldn't Psychic Shriek right now. High warp level.
Okay. Right.
Pistol the Cutthroat. It's the most pathetic thing she can do right now, but...
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I meant the one on the other side of the chaos.
I couldn't even like... I couldn't even hit it.
Alright, don't worry. Your girl's gotcha. Your girl had a plan this whole time. Right, time to recite the litany of litanies litany. And first things first.
I'll do it.
God damn it, Argenta.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Argenta moment.
Alright, I'm gonna give you a second chance to not fuck up.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Doubt is for the weak eradicated.
Okay, that's
Nice.
anything it can feed on gone. I told you I had a plan and it involved Argenta. Might have been a stupid and reckless plan, but it was a plan. Alright, now I'm going to get out of this thing's immediate vicinity.
I'll see to it, personally.
Here, have Adira, Foresight, Argenta. No, I can't, you're out of range. Never mind. I'll just buff Argenta for later.
I mean, you can bring it down to Argenta.
No, I couldn't, I was out of range.
Why did I not foresee
Oh. Alright. Leroy Jenkins.
Old times. Come on, let Adira dispute. It's the will of the city. Real.
What shall I do now? Shall I offer war?
Foresight Abelard.
Foresight Abelard?
Foresight
Okay.
Abelard. He needs it more than Argenta. And then I guess just do analyze. And then get Adira
Yeah.
way the fuck away from the front line. She needs to not die, preferably, in case we need extra DPS later, or someone else dies. Okay, this is gonna hurt for Argenta.
Faith without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my
thank
heart.
fuck.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. I'll make it happen. I refuse. I won't compromise my principles.
Okay, everyone's out of my commander funnies.
I've suffered worse.
Okay, guys gonna endure. Then more attacks.
I've never felt pain like this.
Alright, do. Idira's almost dead.
Foresight Argenta. And if it doesn't activate perils, just hunker down. And take pot
Okay, I'm
shots.
just gonna analyze.
Just
Yeah,
pot shots.
just gonna analyze.
No, you
Watch
have
again?
you have a last pistol. Hit that motherfucker.
You could do worse, but not by much.
Why did you hit Abelard? You dumb bitch.
Okay, so despite Adira being a filthy psyker...
That is not the Emperor's will. Let me tend to your wounds.
Just in time.
Wait, did that not do that? There we go. Wait.
I will not.
Did she I can't select anything.
This is unacceptable.
I can't do anything. I was trying to heal Argenta, and I can't do anything. Oh, there it goes. Now it did the thing. Now it did the thing.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without deed.
Kami, when you get a chance, can you have Abelard get me with the med pack? Oh, wait. Hey, Kami,
Hello?
I have a plan.
Taking
But I need you to
calculated
trust
risk
me.
is my second nature.
I also need you. I got disconnected.
Wait, really?
I had internet. Yep.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm just
I
gonna
just-
call stream here then.
Oh
Because
no.
It's 1:30 a.m. for me, babe. I'm sleepy and I've had a kind of a day.
Yeah.
So thank you all for
Also, I'm
tuning
pretty
in.
sure you can like take care of the chaos spawn by yourself.
Also, thank you all for tuning in. I will catch you